Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, oh. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? And we all got dreams, we all want things. But what you gonna do for it, how you gonna move for it, what you
Can't
gonna
be bad to that, hey?
Welcome to my latest video. We're in on BC Game today with another good live here last night. Hey, unbelievable. So it took 1,000 out, left us with, well, it was almost 1,000, we went slightly below it, 990. Everything converts, by the time everything converts out, nothing ever comes out as straight 1,000, but it is what it is. I said I was going to do some bonus buys today on new Pragmatics. There is 5 that I've picked out that I'm going to do, so I will start you off with the first. Okay, first up is Heist for the Golden Nuggets. Haven't played a lot of this one. Funny enough, I have found it hard enough to bonus in hunts, but I see it's only a 75x buy, which is why we'll start on this one. I'm on a 60 here. Let's see what he does. Found this quite hard to bonus, which for a 75x, it's odd now. Let's see how she goes. Cowboy fella. Get 70 a pop. Right, okay. He just gets that amount of money then, really is what happens. Right, this is going alright, hey? And that adds to it. Okay. There's a hell of a lot of the other cowboy there. 68.10. Not bad, really. Suppose it's all of the number of cowboys that fall in. Obviously, we've seen loads of the other cowboy. What a neat bit of profit. Let's go again. I always think you can tell them better over 2. There's a €12 one on that, look. I get them, no? Aye. Right. So now it picks you a cowboy. Pick me one that's going to turn up, that's the same boy. Same boy as last time. But there he is. 42. And that's pretty much, there's profit. Well into profit. He's playing rightly. He's definitely playing rightly. 45, right, okay. I didn't see this coming in this game. Loads of the other cowboy. Come on. 2 spins left. There's another 2. This is a good bonus. 45.60, that's the price of the bonus there. Every two that turn up there. There's 3. 68, that's a cracking bonus. Bloody hell, I didn't see that coming. I thought this would have been a sort of a fairly calm one. There you go, interesting wee game. I had nothing like that when I was spinning it, but obviously I need to include it in more hunts because it's more than capable. And on a 60, that would fairly thicken your list, wouldn't it? What a start. Right, okay. I will load up the next one and bring you back. Okay, second game up is Wisdom of Athena. This is a sort of Sword of Ares stuff type of a remake, but it's an interesting wee one, a wee bit more interesting. They seem to be getting the mechanics a wee bit better. I like this one more than the Sword of Ares one. Let's give him a go on a 60. He's a 100x buy. Last one was 75. I haven't had much luck on this one so far, but it does seem to have a wee bit more potential than that Sword of Ares one. There was a wee bit of a potential in one of my lives here this not long ago. Here it's not looking great here at the minute, is it? Can drop multis in, there we go. A bit bigger would help. But you keep the multiplier. That's the good thing about it. X, isn't he? Nothing special though, is it? Bloody hell. 3 left. Right, we would need to be cranking a decent multi in here.
Focused and victorious.
The final multiplier misses. This is all fine and dandy. Get some drops right now. ×2 on it, you know what I mean? €18, bloody hell. A lot of work to get 19 there, wasn't it? 2x is just disgusting, really.
Focused and victorious.
We'll multiplier in. Jesus.
Relentless power.
That's spent. It's only 4x in now, look. It would need to go a bit. Nope. 6x. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, okay. We would need a wee bit more help with the multis, misses. 41.58. Sorry, I'm sticking these on the wee sheet as I go along. Aye. But alright. Lost slightly under €20. Let's go again. Got to be a wee bit better, imagine, wouldn't you? Let's see a wee bit more multi-action, maybe. Really, that whole opening the things at the top just gives you one more square. It really isn't doing a massive lot, that, is it? All that panic of opening them things at the top, and they're really not. They're not setting the world on fire with how much they help you, really. There's an 8x, that's better. That's much better. That one square helped us there, though. Right, this is a little better. Let's crank a few more like that up. €30. It's half our cost back.
Victory favors the brave.
Maybe not doing much sense now. Come on. You don't get a lot of multipliers, do you? Oh dear. She's died on us. 3 left. Come on, I'm going to keep hitting here. 17. Last spin. She has paid for herself this time. Now this spins for profit.
Wisdom is victory.
You're not going to kill it, are you? 192, okay, you're not going to kill me with a load it. 63.60, it did make profit that time. Don't know, it doesn't feel just as... You don't feel the big win in that one the way you do in Gates of Olympus, do you really? I know Gates mugs you off most of the time as well, but I would have to play more of it, but I do think it has to have capability. We'll go on to the next. Alright, next up is Hellvis Wild. I've seen this for the first on my live last night, and I wasn't even wild impressed, but we've seen a wee bit of crack with it the second time. We bought 2 of them then as well. Let's do it again and see how it goes. Now the first one I bought last night, it gave me 5 scatters.
Time to rock.
which was like 12 spins or something. But it didn't do a big lot. The second one was better, and it had less spins. Right, these things are walking wilds and multis really. Want to be landing them high up and lots of them. High like that, now they'll walk. And the raise as well, obviously. Need to see more wilds here. Aye, you'll get that a lot, I think. €20. Just didn't see enough of the wee gold discs really. That's really what it's all about, isn't it? That's kind of the way it behaved the first one we bought last night too. Just didn't show much. Let's try again and see if it can show us a wee bit more. It did show us a bit of potential the second time now. 4 scatters this time. 11 spins, right? It may have actually been 15 then, was what it was for the 5. So you get 4 extra spins for an extra scatter. That's a fair bit. Keep them boys dropping, it helps. 40. You technically could get quite a lot of those wee discs on the board at once. Maybe turning up in a bad place, although that's going to be decent, you know. 2 times 5s there. We hit all the way with decent symbols. €84, right, okay. See, that's what it does have potential like. Not much action happening over here, hey. That's another decent one. Only 1 multi there, but it's still times 6. €21. This is a good bonus. That's exactly what this did last night. The first one was terrible, the second one was great. Right. It's on a few queens, but it's going to be alright. And again, here's what we want to do. I didn't get all the way. Another 14. Right, getting a good wee bonus there, hey. Can't complain about that at all. Decent wee bonus. That wee game's... It's a very quick bonus, it's over very quick, so when it's brutalising you, it'll feel very brutal, if you know what I mean. But, that was alright, that was alright. Can re-spin for luck, that one. Never really spun much at him, but I will spin him on a few hunts and we'll see how he goes. Right, we'll move on. Alrighty, our 4th game is Spellbinding Mystery. I've been enjoying this wee one. Well, I say that, it played well when I did a couple of buys on it. Hasn't played well since, we've tried it on a few lives since. But let's buy him again here and see if he's in any mood. We'll just stick to the 60, we're doing alright in that stake, hey. I don't see any reason to go nuts here. Well, that's your 3 scatter. All of these things dropping in. I had quite a screen full of them in one of my buys. But I'm finding it hard to repeat when I spin them, you know. Couple of +1s are good. Really need to fill in around those gaps a bit. I'm not seeing enough stars here. You just take my spins away. Still have no money on the board. Nothing at all, look. There's money now, look. Yeah, 180. Oh man. I got wins now, but it's only hitting some of them. What was all those +1s and all at the start about? There's a 1 there now, look. The ×2 there as well. That got us to a superb, by God. €30, right? Doesn't need to hit much there at that. We still could get out of this, you know. Just needs a couple more wee stars there to join this all up. And obviously good symbols. No, he's sort of died on me a bit, that. See there now, he's finally hitting them all. 44.70. Even with not hitting much, but That was alright, wasn't it? It wasn't really... I mean, what did it cost us? 60? It wasn't that bad there. It just takes a wee bit of building up. The extra spins help. Right, let's go again, see if we can get them to join up a wee bit quicker. Come on, fella. He nearly showed us there towards the end. See, look at that, times 10 and times 2 there. Getting them on that. Bigger stuff. This is better, you know. These are closer together. A couple of wee positioned ones in here and this will be alright. Got to fill this gap in, but she's not doing. Plus one. Just get me something in around that middle bit there and join that all together. Times 2 over there, but taking the hand out of me here, isn't he? Why, we're not getting any stars at all in them last few spins. Come on. You're a dirty dog, what you are. You're a dirty dog. 24.30, right, okay. Yeah, it's a tough wee one, that one. Just need a wee bit more luck there in the way they position themselves. And a wee multiplier then, obviously. But, he cost about 60 over the 2 there. Right, we will move on. The one that's to come is a tough one, so I'm glad we're a wee bit in front, you know. Okay, it's our final game, but could really make the difference in how our balance is going to work. Merlin Megaways. Played this for the first time last night on my live. It's 150x buy. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. And there's a gamble on it, which makes it even worse. What we're going to do, I'm going to buy him. I'll give him a couple of buys and we'll just take what he gives us in the wheel and see what he plays out at. And then we'll maybe have a wee gamble after that. So let's do that. So he's on a 60, he's a 90 buy, so 150x, so he's not going to be easy bonused. We spun him a while and couldn't bonus him. Look at that. Seems to automatically start at 10. That seems to be the way it operates. That seems to be, it's just always 10, so it mustn't give you a wheel, it must just start you at 10 every time. Right, let's see how the 10 spins do. We'll do a couple on the 10 spins and see what way he operates. Aye, that wee thing there is good, but you need it to be wins, obviously. Finally on the board. See, that'll move along here now. Missed there again. You can technically get a few wilds on the board, but these are terrible ways. Hey, my god. The ways, I did notice the ways are brutal on it most times. Not so sure about this one. Just a tough Megaways. Doesn't go now, but my god, we've one spin left after this. Like 150x buy. Aye boy, 150x. Aye, indeed so. That's very it's hacksaw level of volatility there, like, isn't it? Shocking, absolutely shocking. It's that bloody gamble. I mean, 150x, and you're nearly forced to gamble, but let's do it again and see if it can pay in the bloody 10. Like, again. That was pretty damn shocking. Right, let's go. Even the gamble looks rough, doesn't it? Nothing looks easy about this game. Nothing looks easy. Come on, you boy. Let's be having you. See, that gives you a lot of wilds there. Can give you a lot of wilds there. Get that up the multiplier a bit, you can sort of see how that would crank you up a few bob. Needs to hit though. I suppose maybe like Fury of Odin Megaways, if you don't get the wee differ up in that top row, you really aren't getting paid. It tends to do that as well. There are terrible ways, absolutely terrible ways. Too high on most reels. My god, game. You're rough, hey? That's rough, boy. That is rough, hey? 762. That's 150x, like. What the hell, man? Right, okay. That's the two I wanted to buy. Let's have a wee quick buy and see if we can't gamble them now. That's just rough, boy. We have our money back right enough. Now we're back to even, so now we're going to make a mess of it. But let's try and see what we can do. Probably too high a stake to be buying them. Should have dropped them one, but we'll have a wee look. We did alright with the rest of them. That's the first time I've gambled it. It's a big, dirty, brutal loss. Of course it bloody is. Right, that's one. A couple or three, maybe. Seems to be as rough a Megaways as I've ever seen from Pragmatic, like. Them other ones with a gamble, them multipliers and all, I did a special on them not that long ago and they were rough. This boy looks very similar. Did win that one. Gives you 4%, up to 22 would be your normal Merlin. Let's do one more. It does seem to have got slightly smaller. Whoa, whoa. Up to 18. I'm assuming that seems to be able to go to 30, you know. Let's get to 22. That's what our target is. Which was the normal Merlin would give you. Whoa. Oh, you're an animal. Whoa. I think we'll take the ordinary 22, which would be the standard Merlin gamble, wouldn't it? That's two gambles. That's pretty much. I don't see most people on an average day gambling beyond that. We will try and max this someday, but maybe not today. Let's take a wee look at the 22. I like the look of this. 22 spins. That wild thing can really kick in if he wants, you know. He really hit the 10s now. He leaves the wilds, you know, while he's still in action. This is definitely starting brighter. That's top symbol there. €12.
Lightning strike.
Wee king and 1 or a queen and 3. King was good. Moves that thing again. Doesn't give me much of a wilds there right now. Right, bright enough start. Don't go dead on me now. Still plenty of spins here. Terrible ways. The ways are improving though.
Darkness revealed.
Right, okay. If we could ever find a win that is building a multi. 13 there. Ways are so bad, you really struggle to find a win. It's all about these wilds really, isn't it? All about them wee wilds helping you, I think.
Night sparkle.
Kings are going to hit, as are 10s. 40. 9s have hit. Not a wee run here now, but €15 for the jacks. Takes a lot of wins though. That was a better spin, hey. €40. We'll get to see a wee bit of what it can do now at least. Come on. Right, there's that duffer again. That was good. 22. Queen would be lovely. We queen and 1 there would have been better. Another 29. No, it's taking a lot of work here, but to build up, isn't it? You wonder where the monster comes from. But there would need to be a monster in this, the way it pays most times. Gotta hit something there, you boy. Yeah, that's a lot of wilds, hey. €27.
Lightning strike.
That's a lot of wilds again. 36. Again here, maybe. The king would clear a bit of space.
Darkness revealed.
He did give me a couple more wilds again. Kings did come. 115, that's what we needed to see. Terrible ways, but we still hit a lot of them. That doubled the bonus there. 193 in that spin, that was better. You need the spins really, isn't that what we're seeing here?
Light sparkle.
Chances here too. Right, okay. Couple of spins left. Get me a wee bit of wild action out here. Here to the wilds now maybe. Head on. I think I prefer Para Thor than Para Merlin, I have to say. But that was alright. Got to take that, happily. 330, 57, let me just put that into my wee sheet. That was pretty damn decent. Okay. I thought gambling it we were going to run ourselves into problems, but we didn't. We added a wee bit there, balance. Let's give them a wee spin for luck, and we'll run away at that. Happy days. And there we go, there's confirmation of each of the buys. Thought it'd be worth keeping them on a wee table for interest sake. They done bloody rightly, hey, didn't they? Made 150 overall at the end. We lost a wee gamble there on that Merlin one, obviously, and with them 2 brutal ones on it, really it did us quite a bit of damage and then gave us it all back again when we gambled it. But it just shows you those games are pushing you towards the gamble, that's the problem, so please be careful in that game, bloody hell. Scary, that's as scary a Megaways as I've seen from them. Interesting, but scary like. The rest of them performed rightly, you know. They did rightly. I mean, Jesus, look at Heist for the Golden Nuggets. I thought, I mean, for the cheap buy, 75x, that played really, really well. Wisdom of Athena, it wasn't a disgrace, really. It wasn't particularly great, but it wasn't a disgrace. Hellvis Wild did what he did last night, bad and then good. Got a bit horrible, and then we finished nicely with that gamble at the end. I think 22 was enough there. Although I would love to see that max now, I really would. But my God, that's a tough challenge for another day. Ha ha ha. Folks, wee bit of crack there. Let me know what you think of those games. Tell me which ones you think I should be including in hunts, because I think every one of them's quite playable. And do remember, if you're looking for a new casino, remember to check angryslots.com out. That BC game that I'm on there today, you will find that over on our crypto casinos page. There is a bit of information about that there, and a bit of info on how to use it and stuff like that there. We have got a bit of guides and stuff like that all over there. Obviously it's going to be country specific, that. There's only some countries can use those, so all the information you'll need will be on the website there. Loads and loads of casinos on the website. The New Look website's got all sorts of stuff on it there now, all kinds of information and news and slot reviews and bits and pieces, so do check it out. And remember, if you're using any of our links this month at all, doesn't matter what they are, what casino they are, what platform they are, what country you're in, even what currency you play in. If you use our link this month, they're all eligible for the £1,500 monthly cash giveaway. So do get involved in that. Remember, We Challenge Angry there's open now as well too. You'll find all these things on the homepage there. But that £1,500 cash giveaway runs every month. Do get your information and your entry in for that if you're eligible for that. All the info for that's on the page. Loads and loads of stuff on that New Look site now, so do give it a wee check out and let me know what you think. There we go, folks. Content's coming at you thick and fast. I did say that once I got that week of hassle over, I would have to step my content back up again. So we are stepped back up. I I will do a few of these wee bonus buy videos. I have set a wee bit of budget aside this month to try a few bits and pieces out, content wise, so I will be doing that. Let me know what you think. Let me know what sort of games you think I should play. That was interesting today because they were new, fairly new ones. But there are plenty of old ones we can have a poke at as well. Let me know what you think. Folks, bonus buys are rough. They're a very expensive way to play slots. They're a great way for me to deliver entertainment to you in half the time that spinning costs. But my God, they can be expensive. I hope I have sort of showed that. I bring you the brutal and the good. I just bring you what they give me. So you get to sort of make your own mind up. Each to their own. Obviously, sometimes slots go off for people, sometimes they don't. It's just how it is. The trick is gamble responsibly. That's what it's all about. If you can only put money in there you can afford to lose, the whole thing works out well. Folks, plenty to come. There's a cracking bonus hunt up tonight. I'm live again Sunday at 1 PM. In the meantime, stay safe, look after yourselves, gamble responsibly, and I'll see you soon.